A blessed morning to all. Welcome one and all back to Yard Steading in Jamaica. So, I'm in the garden. It's a very overcast morning, and I'm just here to show you what's growing on. The cucumbers, they have made strides. Yeah, I'm happy. All right. So, I planted out my callaloo suckers in the black pockets. Lo and behold, the mangoes has been a terror. So he has ripped out a couple of them, or should I say, they have ripped out a couple of them, and some of them not look so healthy, but for what it's worth, it looked like it will work, and I'm going to leave it right there. I want you to see the handiwork that is yesterday's doing. I came up here last night and I saw it, but because I was on slug patrol, I never even paid the mangoes no mind. So I never even cover it back up. Never even cover it back up. My volunteer melons are doing fab. And tomatoes are on my plant, y'all. Tomatoes are on my plant. Oh my word. What ate my tomato? Something ate my tomato. This was whole last night. When I left here last night, I was in the garden after 10 and this was a whole tomato. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, wow. There are tomatoes on this plant as well. This is not good. Oh, Lord. So I have to go sleep in the garden now if you make sure say nothing I eat off me something them. That no make no sense. I could have sworn I saw tomato and something else. So I have discovered that 3 of these are cherry tomatoes. This plant, and this plant are cherry tomatoes. This is serious. This is serious. This is very serious. Anyhow, moving along. So I changed the contraption that was, as Marie called it, the cabbage tunnel. So I still cover this. I made these out of PVC pipes. So this look way more uniformed. And until I get my shade cloth, I am using curtains. The same curtains that were over the cabbage tunnel to cover. So them not looking badly. I realized that the slugs had found a way to get in because they started nibbling on a couple of my cabbages. So the change that I have made has proven to be a way better fit than what existed. Yep. So this is a cabbage tunnel, not looking bad. Them almost totally eat one cabbage here, so that one is not looking bad. Pak choy, not looking bad either. The tomatoes in this bed are growing as well. Yep. So I have some more lettuce seedling. Them coming up. Still germinating. I need to water them. Some part of the cells are wet and some not wet. I don't understand that. So this one can transplant out. This can transplant out. That one grow a little bit more. But I have succession. Right. I transplanted out a couple of sweet peppers. And I don't see them. So the owner take them out of my garden. And I by the owner I don't mean a human hand. The slug look like them eat them. So me leaving the rest of them. Me don't know if to do. Right now, me honestly don't have a clue what to do with the insect them I torment my garden. Lettuces are growing. Yay. I'm focusing on the positives, you all. The lettuces are growing. These pak choy don't look so bad either. Them coming to come. Ginger still gingering. Me panny around. Pak choy no look bad at all. That is the only one who look like it a struggle. The slugs are doing a number on that. Just like they ate off all the leaves off that one, but them coming back. They consumed the whole pepper tree, the slugs that is. That one no look so bad. They started eating that one. So more volunteer pumpkin. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Do I want to keep it or do I want to let it go. I'm not sure. I really am not sure. So this is two pumpkins in here. Let me see what them do now. I don't know. In this season, I think I need to just leave things be and make the things that will survive the slug, survive the slug. Carrying on. We're walking through the garden. I came up here to plant some carrots, don't laugh. So the garlics, they dug them up again, and I have reset them. I praying that them kind of look wilty. I'm praying that they will come back up and start looking fabulous again. I tell you, the struggle is real over here. So let me introduce you to my trellis, y'all. This is my cucumber trellis. Da da dee da da dee dee. Yeah, that's the cucumber trellis. So whereas I initially was going to put nails in the lumber along here and along this face plate, I may I tell you the truth. Me and the hammer no like one another that season, so string became the new lumber, the new nail rather, again. So I tie the things them up the top, tie them up, and just send them down, and then I tie across here and send them down. So that's what I have done. That's what I have done. Um, I harvested some cayenne pepper the other day, and I see more ripe ones on there, so I'm going to be taking the ripe ones off as well. It's not right now. I'm going to take off the ripe ones. I don't buy pepper, I'm not buying any of them fancy price pepper. What I have in my garden is what will be consumed. My habanero is bearing, and the slugs are still biting the peppers on the habanero plant. Oh yes, they still are. There's a okra growing in there. Um, you see this Irish potato that you see right here, so, and that one is from the peel them growing and leaving it alone and not troubling it. So I uppotted some more tomatoes. That's one. That's another. That's another. So I potted those three tomatoes. And that's a kale, and that's a kale. All the sweet peppers that were uppotted have been taken. I finally see you all saw when I debushed this pumpkin, right? I want to just see just how bushy it has gotten again. So I'm going to be coming in again and cutting off all of the leaves down the bottom to ensure that there's proper airflow. And I think I see my first pumpkin on this vine somewhere. Somewhere around here I saw a pumpkin on a vine. See it here? That looked like a baby pumpkin. All right. I saw that yesterday. So, yeah, look at things are gone. So let me show you. I went outside of the regular garden and did something. There's a section of my yard that I used to plant a whole lot of stuff in that still has a fair bit of soil. And I went there, dug it up, and planted something there. So I'm taking it over there to show you. Ah, behold, there are corns are growing in ground. Now, all of this region, all the way down to the mulberry tree, that I am going to be chopping out all of this bush today. So I'm not going to linger around with y'all because it's going to be a serious warfare to get all of that bush away from my mulberry so that it can thrive. I think it is suffocating. Yeah, so there's corn here. And I will be planting some sweet corn tomorrow over in this section. I will be planting out some sweet corn tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a day that they say you can plant sweet corn. I'm not sure what these corns are. I bought the pack of corn, it just said corn. It never said sweet corn or dent corn. It just said corn. So this is corn, y'all. This is corn. Planted on the 16th when they say you can plant grain. Corn is considered a grain. So I planted what was corn on that day that they say you can plant grain. So on the day that them say you can plant sweet corn, I'm going to be planting sweet corn. So as apparently sweet corn is not a grain. Okay? So I'm going to plant sweet corn tomorrow. That is supposed to be corn plant, sweet corn plant in there, right over in this section of the bed. So You see, all the way up to where you can see that Mall Hill, I need to get all of that cleared out so that I can enlarge my garden in this season. It's all mall up there, so you know. But as long as I have the space, I can put my stuff in grow bins or in baskets or something and grow. I need to get that space cleared so that I can utilize it for growing food. You see the bush them people? That's why the mangoes them full me yard and not cure me do me can't get to that bush. Sometimes I feel like I must just light a fire and let it go, but then me have to consider the neighbor them. Yeah. So until we meet up again right here in the garden, you know, like me get up. This is me here. This is me. Don't pay her no mind. One day she will grow big. Until we meet up again right here in the garden. Hold on there, before I sign you all out, make me go show on me Caramanda tree. Here is my Caramanda tree. It is a citrus, a cross between a mandarin and a kumquat. Yes, it's my Caramando. So, what I have learned about this particular fruit tree is that its skin is actually sweet, while the internal section is actually as sour as a lime. I have had the fruit, but it was not ripened. What I got was a green one. It is not a very big fruit, y'all. It is a small fruit, about the size of a lime, so to speak. But it is shaped like an orange or a mandarin. Mandarin is like a small tangerine. Yes, tend to be yellow on the skin, and when it is fully ripe, it is as yellow as the mandarin. That much I do know. So my caramando, yeah, that's my caramando. I got some akis too, two more aki plant. I hear that I must report the aki that I have in my yard and plant this because this is a better aki. Well, you know, I'm not going to repeat what I just add. Variety is the spice of life. What I say? Mm-hmm. Variety is indeed the spice of life. And as we are here, I'm in the front garden, y'all. My lemon is coming back up really nicely. It don't look wishy-washy and half dead again. Yeah. Um, I think I really need to up at this. I think this is really struggling in this container. So I am trying to get myself another 55-gallon drum that I can cut into and transplant this plant in it, as well as my Ote apple that is doing fabulously in a little plastic bag. Yeah. Still have not up what is this cherry because the area that I want to plant the cherry still has not yet been cleared. I dig up some of the marl, but alas, I still don't get the handle into the shovel because I can't get out the broken piece out of it. I do everything that them tell me to do to get it out. Them say I must light the piece of angle when there. I light it, it burn part where I stop. So I am at a loss as to what to do. Panning around. My mango tree in this season is loaded down with fruits. When I say loaded, it is loaded. It is bearing in areas that it has never borne before, and it has fruits of varying sizes on it right now. Um, I'll show you a picture that I took yesterday. In fact, I'll insert a clip into it, into this video um of my harvest yesterday from this mango tree. It has mangoes of varying sizes, as I have said. Those are mangoes, and along with the mangoes are blossoms. Let me take you to another section where you can see more mangoes. So those are more mangoes on the tree and blossoms as well. Mangoes. It is bearing in places that I've never seen it born before. So I am happy. I am in mango mango. Oops, hold on there. Let me pull this limb down and see if you can see those in there. So, girl, I'm not so good at the angling, you know. I can see them with the naked eye, but I'm not seeing them through the lens of the camera. There are a whole host of mangoes in there. Thank you. They're back. They are back. There are pomegranates on there, and there's blossoming varying stages of and sizes on there. Yep. And it's on both trees. Remember, it's two pomegranate trees I have right here. The green skin and the orangish looking skin one. So it's both pomegranate that are in bearing right now. It's easier to spot the green skin one because they develop way faster than the regular orange skin one. So yes, pomegranates are loading. I pruned a portion of this tree and then I was burning something in the yard and singed a couple of the leaves. I had to take off an entire branch. The sweet sap tree is loaded as well. So fruits are loading in this season. Yeah. And I see I have a baby mango coming up underneath the tree that I am going to unearth and take to the back garden. I'm not sure if it is a Julie mango or a East Indian mango or a Bombay mango. But can I tell you, I'd prefer that it be a Bombay mango because I love Bombay mango. I don't have a clue what it is. And I can't tell by the leaf. Some people gifted like that. That's not me. I don't have that gifting. My Jew plums are growing. They're growing. They're getting bigger. They are getting bigger. Yep. The garden is doing well in spite of the attack from the slugs, snails, and of course, the constant garden disturbance from the mongoose. The garden really is doing well. I had to turn down another Joe plum plant last night. A friend of mine wanted to give me a Joe plum, and I tell her I really don't have any space to plant a next Joe plum tree. I hope I don't live to regret it. The mango really looking good too. It's looking good. But I tell you, the thing that warms my heart the most in this season is my star fruit because I have never planted a star fruit and have it looking this good. Every star fruit that I have planted, I have somehow managed to kill. I'm so blessed to have this star fruit looking this beautiful. Thank you, Jesus. The guava is growing. In spite of the fact that the moringa is before it, it still is growing. Looking good, and I am happy. The ackee tree that my friend telling me to uproot and plant the ones she gave me. My ackee tree I grow, me not take it out. This is far advanced. Them they down in the ground. So I am not going to uproot my ackee tree. Mama say I mustn't give a sure if I unsure. Me sure said this I grow already. So me go and keep it that way. Cherry tree. I did drastically cut back the cherry tree and it is presently in blossom. Yeah, it is in blossom all over the place. The manageability with it being cut back this much is so great. I won't have to fight, and I don't know about you, but cherry trees make me itch like crazy. So not having to fight with all of the itching and scratching, yeah, I think this is the best way to have it. As soon as it grow up again, I will prune it back. I go and try to shape it like a nice little circle. Yes, I got experiment on my cherry tree. I'm not afraid to experiment, y'all. We can't have things and be afraid to do what comes in our thought process. Yeah, we might lose some. I'm not afraid for them dead either. I'm do replace. I'm so sorry. Do I sound horrible? No, I'm not. I really am not. So my very large mulberry is hidden in all of that tangle over there. So, and I am going to go over there today. You see all of them maca there. I don't know if you can see them. You see how the maca them big? All right, in this one, Miss Anna go today because I got chop out every maca, chop down every weed, chop down every wild tambourine, and free up are mulberry, because that mulberry tree has borne and I was not able to get a single one from it. And I know it under serious pressure because all of that cannot be good. It a choke the little tree. Yeah. So I shall be unearthing my mulberry so that I can get fruit from it. I have a little one in the front yard, you know. It is stripped naked and I pruned it back. So I want to keep one in the front yard. I don't know where in the front yard I'm going to plant it. I might have to keep it in a container in the front yard. But I want a mulberry in the front yard. They can become very big. When I have unearthed this one, I'll show you how large it is. They can actually become trees. I've had that mulberry for about 8 years. Yep. And in the 8 years, I can tell you, it has been, this is the only year since it has begun to bear that I have not gotten a single fruit from it. That mulberry that is here hiding in all of those bushes. I'm going to take it out of its hiding today. Yep. So I'm back to telling you now. Thanks to all my subscribers, old and new. Thank you for making it yard studying in Jamaica. Thank you for continuing to like the videos, share the videos, to leave your comments, and to press the post notification bell so that you can be made aware each time a new video is uploaded. So until we meet again, right here in the garden, have a blessed day. Jagide. First mango for the 2026 season. Isn't it beautiful? God is good, y'all. God is good.